Hi friends, hope you are doing good. Welcome to your own YouTube channel, Achievers Data Engineering. Hope you are continuously learning and developing yourself. This is part 3 of Azure Data Factory tutorial series. In this video, we are going to talk about how to provision Azure Data Factory. Now, if you are watching this video for the first time, I would highly recommend to like and subscribe this channel. And please do watch previous videos of this tutorial series. Now, what is Azure Data Factory? Azure Data Factory is nothing but a cloud-based ETL data integration services that allows you to create data-driven workflows for orchestrating data movement and transforming data at scale. Now, if you are not aware with the details about Azure Data Factory, I would highly recommend to go ahead and watch part 1 and part 2 of this video tutorial series where we have talked about Azure Data Factory and its capabilities in great details. Also, we have discussed some key terminologies and key terms, key components which you should know in our part 2 of this video tutorial series. So without further ado, let's get started with motto of this video, which is nothing but to provision a Azure Data Factory. Now, when I'm saying provision means that you are going to acquire all the resources and softwares or tools which are required to set up a service on the Azure cloud. Now, this nothing means that you are going to buy any service or any license on the go. You only need to create a free Azure subscription account. Obviously, it's free as of now because you can go ahead and create with your email address and avail free credits which you will get from Microsoft to learn and do some testing on Azure portal. Now, if you are learning, if you are continuously improving, then definitely you can go ahead and start right now. If you are following along this video series, you would by know how to set up a Azure portal account. So let me take you to the Azure portal. There we go. Now you can see this is portal.azure.com, and on this front page we get a lot of options. We can go ahead and create a new resource groups. From this link we can access all the resources that we have, or these are kind of a bookmarks that we can use to directly create a service. Now, because we are going to create Azure Data Factory, first of all, we would need a resource group. Now, what is resource group? You can think of a resource group as a folder. So let's take an example like if you're working on multiple projects, if you are in a company and working on multiple projects that and you are utilizing different Azure services on different projects, then you can create a resource group and manage all the resources, all the services for a particular project in a single resource group. So let's first create a resource group. So let's click on create. So first of all, now as I said in the beginning, it's a free trial, account that I have. So I can select the free trial version over here, a resource group. Here I need to enter a resource group name. So let me enter resource group dash achievers data. Let's say achievers demo. Resource group achievers demo, and let's keep the location by default to US East. Click on next tag. So tag means nothing like suppose that you are creating a lot of services and you want to tag them like visually we do on Twitter, on Facebook. Definitely we can do this tagging over here. So if I say demo and give this value like this is a demo resource group. I believe that's enough. So we can go ahead and click on review and create. So it has checked some validation because it was nothing complicated. It has passed the validation. Now we can go ahead and click on create. Usually take a couple of seconds. So it has been created. Now we can either click on directly go to the resource group, or we can go on home and click on resource group, and we can see here is our resource group. Now, if now the next step is to create a Azure Data Factory. So we will click on create a resource. Now there are two options. Either you can type over here as Azure Data Factory. There we go. Or what you can do, you can go ahead and go into the integration tab, and you will find Azure Data Factory over here. You can directly click on create. Let's wait. All right. So now we need to provide these required information in order to create Azure Data Factory. So first of all, subscription, which is nothing but the free trial, a resource group. Now we can select the existing resource group, what we just created a couple of seconds back, or we can go ahead and create a new right now from here. Next is region. So maybe we can keep it as default name. Let's give it a name as ADF demo. Let's give it a different name. ADF demo dash is achievers ADF. Name is already taken. Let me add again demo. All right, the version V2 recommended. So version is nothing but the data factory version, which you can get to know from by hovering over your mouse on this icon over here. So let's keep that as it is. Next, get configuration. So Azure Data Factory does allow source control versions. So either you can go ahead and use Azure DevOps, or you can configure GitHubs. So it will be utilized in future. So right now we are going to continue without Git, because we'll cover this in our future videos. Next, there will be, let's keep them as default. Let's not make anything complicated. Tags, again, as we discussed, we can provide some tags so that we can track it further. Now we can go ahead and click on review and create. It will do some do some kind of validation. It has passed the validation. Now we can go ahead and click on create. That's initializing the development. It will take a couple of seconds, and once it is done, you will be able to see your Azure Data Factory working over here. So while it is working, let's go ahead and just wait for a couple of seconds. All right, so as you can see now, it has been created. Now let's click on Go Resource. Now, this overview tab, we will get to know the couple of details about this. So like, what is the resource group in which it has been created? What is the status, location, kind of subscription? What is the version we have opted for? And if you want, we can get a JSON file with this, and we can utilize it further if we want. We will cover this later, how we can use this. Now we have an option over here where we can directly go and jump on the Azure Data Factory Studio. So let's click. It will take us to the different portal where it is. Let me sign in with my account. All right. So now we are into Azure Data Factory, and you can see it's a ADF demo achievers ADF demo account which we just created. And it's an overview, like the front page of Azure Data Factory. If we expand this menu icon, we can see it's home, author, monitor, and manage tabs. So if you go on author, You can see here we can create pipelines, data set, data flows, and Power Queries. Similarly, in Monitor tab, we can monitor whatever we have created and manage. So now what is pipeline, data sets, and data flows? We have covered this in great details in part 2 of this video tutorial series, and how to create them and how about like working on them, we will definitely cover in the next step. So continue watching this, and please do let me know if you have any question while creating Azure Data Factory. And thank you so much for your time. And I will again request, if you're watching this for the first time, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for your time. Keep learning.